with these very.
These are real, by the way.
Yeah,
you know, these are the real, genuine copies I am using. As my dog. You know, right?
The very real Power 9. Yes.
Yeah. Hold on, the Power 9 plus the library. You know, right? Because I realized I was thinking about the most powerful thing in the world is the library. Okay, right? That's like the 10th most powerful place in the world you want to go into.
All right. Wow.
All right. Hey, look, just because your generation doesn't know what a library is, right?
Out of respect, I'm not putting your face in the video, but I'm so close to the target's camera. I swear.
All right.
I meant cap on the real part, not
nah, these are real. All right. You cannot prove that these are not real, okay? No. They're in the sleeve. I can't do that, you know, right? They're in the sleeve. I don't want. If I take them out the sleeve, it'll damage them. All right. All right. All right. So take a look at my favorite leader in the game, Vivi. This is the most unplayable. This is such an unplayable leader in this game because this leader cannot attack, and leaders that cannot attack are bad unless they are good, like Vegapunk. All right. I don't know what they were thinking with this card design by designing leaders that can't attack, right?
I mean, flavor.
Yeah. So Vivi is activate main. You rest 2 Dawns. You draw a card, then you give a character on the field rush for that turn. So the synergy is there. Right, but she is a leader that doesn't do anything. She does not establish actual board dominance until like the 6th, it's like the 6th, 8th Dawn turn. So during the early game, you're just drawing card and stalling for a good bit, right? Yeah, so this is my favorite leader in the game. It hit me up with cards. I'm trying to max rarity this deck. This leader dies in like a year, so let me enjoy my max rarity Vivi when I can get the chance. All right, so. First off, we're playing 4 Otama, good 2K on play minus 2,000. That's all you care what she does, right? And then there's a reason why you play her as well. Next, we play 4 Duvals. He's a blocker on play. You look at the top 3. So, like I said, this leader does not do anything to the 6th Dawn. So on 4 Dawns, right? You summon Duval. Look at the top 3. Stack them and then draw whatever card you want from that. Then we go to the 4, 2 Puddings, good generic blue card. I don't really have much to say about her, right? And then now we get to the part where this deck can actually start playing. Because on the 6th Dawn, you can summon out Cavendish. Oh, where is he? 4 Cavendish. Hit me up with maybe have Cavendish outs as well, right? When he attacks, you draw 2 discard 1. So with Vivi on 6th Dawn, you can just summon him and then start building up card advantage, right? 6 Jozu. I'm sorry, 4 of the 6 Jozu on play. You bounce one of your guys, and then bounce a 6 or lower back to hand. So you're able to bounce the Otama back that way, right? To get another 2K in your hand. Next, we have probably the best 6 in this deck. The best 6 summon in the deck is just the Boa Hancock. Boa Hancock on play, freeze a character. And I guess she also bottom decks a 1, which is sure. I guess. I don't know what you want to bottom deck. That's a 1, but there you go. She's the best card. She's a 6/8, so that means on 8 Dawns you can summon her, freeze the card, then attack with an 8. Because most of the time you're playing this deck as completely board control because you want to simplify the game as much as possible with this leader, right? This leader don't go aggro. This leader is so bad, right? So you have to play this deck as way to control the board, manage the board, so that you can start building up to your big plays like this. Right, next for 8s, then we move on to 8. We're only playing 1 8, and that's Silver. He's another that does the exact same thing on when you go to your 10 Dawn, right? Or yeah, I mean, I guess you can do it on 8 Dawn, which is on play you -3, -2, kill a 3, right? So or with Vivi on 10 Dawns, if you summon him, you can rush with him during the exact same turn, right? So he can theoretically clear out 2 cards on the 10 Dawn turn, right? Next time we playing the best 10 in the game, 10 red for this deck. 4 Shanks, 10-12 rush. That's all you really need to do. I know earlier us were playing the 10-12 pop, but I think the 10-12 rush is way more valuable, right? Like he doesn't technically get rid of a body on someone, but he does minus 1,000, which helps a lot, right? Because you're trying to protect Vivi as long as possible, right? So if you ever get to the point where you get to summon out 2 of them, you're golden. You're fine. So yeah, so 4 of him, and then we play a bunch of spells in this deck. So we play 4 Kick Horse, 4 Gum Rain. These are just 0 until until the other 1-3 event comes out to make this deck playable, right? This is just a +3, right? Because you actually just play a lot of dead cards, right? Like these are all dead. These have no counters in it, so these are just dead for like early game. So playing this just to stall and protect yourself early game, and that's it. Right? 4 Igloo, right? One of your leader gets +3, and then you -2,000. So for that, so it's just more protection, right? Like I said, you're trying to protect Vivi for as long as possible. 4 Radical Beams. Like I said, plus a 1/4/4 is very good. Like I said, your leader dies because your cannot attack. She cannot establish board dominance, right? She herself cannot establish board dominance. That's why you have to play so many cards to survive for as long as possible. So this is just another protective card. All right, then for more board control, we're playing 2 Gravities and 2 Red Rock. Like I said, just to control the board, right? So you want to be controlling your boards to the point where you can start summoning these guys and then attacking for a game, right? Because most of the time for this deck, you just want to be controlling the board, right, for a majority of the game before you build up. Before you start doing like best way to explain it's like yellow deck where you start building up to like big yellow monsters to attack for game, right? But yeah, I don't know why Vivi is pay 2 dodge. If she was paid 1 dodge, or if she had a stage that gets back a dodge, right, she would be very good. But she does not. It is really sad, and I hate it. But don't worry. Vivi's my favorite deck, and I am Vivi's biggest supporter. By the way, hey, hit me up with ults, you know. Let me max ready up my Vivi deck. Yeah, Red Rocks, hit me up. You know, I need that for my Vivi deck. Give me those pre-release 10-layer igloos, you know, right? But yeah, that's Vivi the deck. I love this deck, but this deck is really sad. Every format I try to rebuild this deck to be playable, and every format it is really sad, you know, right?
I mean, you do your best. Maybe they'll give us like a really good Cobra or something.
Okay, look. They'll re-release Vivi in Block 2 with a new, right? And then they'll give her busted support, you know, right? Look. If they can make Thunder Dragon Colossus, you know, right? They can do the exact same thing for Vivi. You know, if they give her a Thunder Dragon Colossus, this deck would be solved. Or a Masterpiece. Give her a Masterpiece. You know, right?
You're talking to One Piece people. I know what you mean, but
look. As soon as an Alabaster engraver comes out, this deck will be playable. You know, right?
You're not wrong. So, but yeah, hopefully it gets more in the future.
Yeah,
I do like the deck. I do think it's pretty cool.
I think the deck's gameplay is pretty cool, but it's just like it's so late. It does not do it. It cannot get any steam rolling until the 6th dawn turn. So for the first 2 turns, you're just chilling, and it's really sad, you know.
Yeah, maybe we'll figure something out with rotation. But yeah, until then. Okay, thanks. Bye.